What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and we didn't get a live stream this morning, but we have a little tiny bit of information to cover, and we're going to start that off with, this is going to be pretty short today, Familia Royale. Familia Royale is returning. Basically, we just had a rush, we knew Royale was coming, so you should have been prepared for this. It kicks off this week, so you need to be in a Familia. You need to have that handled. I can't stress this enough, guys. If you've seen the videos, we're talking about how much Iris is accruable in the course of a month. Familia events are a big part of that, so you need to be a part of a Familia if you were not. Basically, enemy number 1 for Familia Royale is going to be the Abyss Grudge Wyvern. Dragon Killer is effective. Light and wind physical attacks are effective. Allies, endurance, and magic resist plus 30%, so they're going to resist magic quite a bit. You need physical, in other words. Damage type single target down 50%. In other words, it looks like they're going to... It says here decrease single target, but I bet they're going to actually increase their single target resistance. Attacks enemies with ailment seal. So in other words, you're going to need to have seal anklets or some kind of anti-seal on your team. It's going to be absolutely of the utmost importance. Okay. Physical resist is down 50%. Magic resist is neutral. But remember, they're going to buff their magic, so you really kind of wanted to use a physical team on this. Fire and earth are all resisted, 40 and 20% respectively. Wind is down 30. Water, thunder, and dark are all neutral, and light is also down 30. So in other words, wind or light physical teams are going to be your best bet here. I don't actually see with the current realm of units we have. I don't think there's a way to really cheese this. Maybe with a water or thunder or dark physical team, maybe. But considering how much of buff light and wind have gotten, and I've been telling you guys, some of these units are really spectacular, especially the AoE units. You should have a stockpile of these units by now. So, of course, the crossover units are going to be your best bet here. Light and wind physical attacks are effective. Nagisa can increase wind attack damage using an all-targets attacker with Dragon Killer, like Lafolia or Sayaka would also be a good choice. Enemy uses skills to inflict seal, but this can be prevented with, it says eyes. Don't use eyes, guys. Use a seal anklet. Don't waste your time on an assist unless you're really early game. And then it'll go for 4 stars. Use the 3-star assists. It's just not worth your time to mess with 4-star assists that do that do ailment. It's just unless they're inflicting ailment, sure, but the ailment resistances, nah, it's not worth. Use the anklets, guys. Makes more sense. Okay. I am not even gonna try to pronounce that, but a whole bunch of mess. Spirit Killer is effective on this one. Remember the units that we got in part 2 were Spirit Killers. Thunder Magic attack is effective, so you need Thunder Magic here. Enemy skills. Strength, Magic, and Endurance, minus 20%. Allies, Strength, Endurance, and Dex, up 30%. So in other words, Strength, Endurance, and Dex are going to be both debuffed on your side and buffed on the opponent's side, so you want to take advantage of that. We do have a unit that can take advantage of that if you've been paying attention. She's actually been pretty awesome here. I like her a lot. Physical is resisted 40%. Magic resist... Well, I don't know why. Magic resist is neutral. Fire is up 20. Earth, wind, water, and dark are all neutral. Thunder is down 60. And light is actually up 20 as well. So try not to use light teams if you can help it. Really use thunder here. It's going to be your best bet. And we just have some units in the game that happen to be really awesome at that. So good news there. Thunder Magic Attack and Spirit Killer are effective. The enemy uses skills to debuff your magic, but Blood Ties Welf has a skill to boost his power when magic decreases. We'll talk about that. I actually have a whole video planned on Welf. He's really conditional, but this might be an interesting situation in which to try him out on. To minimize damage from enemy attacks, Kojo uses skill 3 is useful. This is going to be an interesting one. I feel like a lot of people are going to have a rough time with enemy number 2. Remember, guys, in Royale, they open up day by day. So if you're having a rough time with enemy number 2, you can always go to enemy 1 or 3 and get your daily scores. You don't have to... Well, okay, 3 won't be open, but enemy 1, technically, and go get your scores. You really want to go for whichever level is giving you the highest numbers to help out your Familia. And I get the feeling a lot of people are going to have a tough time with enemy number 2. This is really, 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 like, made specifically for the brand new units. So if you don't have those units maxed, you might have some problems here. Enemy number 3, spoiler, interesting. The Root. Spirit Killer is effective. So this is a big spoiler if you haven't read the story, which actually I haven't. I think we're going to do the story tonight on stream. I'm going to put up a community post and see if you guys want to do that again. It was a ton of fun, and we haven't had a chance to do it yet, so it'd be fun to do that reaction live. Wind attacks are effective. Enemy skills. Enemies' strength and magic down 30%. Self, strength and magic and endurance up 40%. We have some units that can take care of that. Removes self debuffs. So debuffs will be removed, so you need to reapply debuffs. Physical and magic are both neutral. Fire and earth are both neutral, as well as water, thunder, and dark. Wind is down 60%, while light is up 30%. So you really, really, really want to use wind units here. Okay. Wind attack and spirit killer are effective. The enemy buffs their power. It's recommended you weaken them with sword shaman Yukina, as she can reduce their strength and magic with the counter. Yes, Yukina is going to be really, really, really effective here. And she's really awesome. If you haven't seen my videos on her, I really like that unit a lot. She's very, very helpful. Okay. Also this week, we are getting the final heroic trial. That will be coming in. We'll talk about that when that drops. But of course, you know, once again, you want to do this to get your free bonds. And hopefully, I believe this drops actually just before Royale. Wargame is back. This isn't a surprise to anybody. You guys know it cycles Record Buster Wargame, Record Buster Wargame. I have actually not set a good score, or at least a satiable score, in Record Buster yet, so we'll be working on that tonight on stream as well. So, tomorrow. Yeah. Says 4:15. So, okay, so tomorrow's the 14th. Yes. Sorry. Look down. I'm like, no, it says the 12th. No, that's the time. That's the time brain. So tomorrow, because remember this is Japanese time, so it's going to be a day earlier for all of us. Kojo 12's combo attack is added. I actually have the animations for that. We'll watch that here in just a second. XP quest begins. I made a whole video about that. You really need to have those armors farmed up for that. It really helps you out. I'll once again touch on it when it drops, and we'll talk about that in the video. The 4th heroic trial is here as well, as is the new 7th zone and Ultimate Wargame. And the prelim, this is a prelim for Familia Wargame. And then on Thursday, Familia Royale begins. So you want to be ready for Familia Royale. Which means I have a lot to do to prepare because I need to upgrade some units desperately. The Wealth and Kojo combo attack. Let's go ahead and pull this up here real quick. This is really interesting. Now, this comes right off the Twitter. This was actually shared on the Japanese Danmachi, or say Danmachi, Danmemo Twitter. Now, this is just Welf's normal essay. This isn't anything overly special. And I will talk about Welf in his own video, like I said before. I have been told I'm wrong on him by multiple people, and I've really got to try him out for myself. Alright, this is just Kojo's summoning of Simba. Go, Three Eyes Simba. It's like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Over here. Alright, and then here's their combo attack. Alright. This is very specific to these two. It will only work with these two. It's like 3 different pieces of art just put together there. Alright. Boom. Now, the numbers aren't really what you're looking for there. You're just kind of looking at the animations to kind of admire what the animators have been working on. But altogether, I think that's actually pretty sweet. But neither here nor there, that actually will finally be included tomorrow. I don't know why it wasn't included prior to now, but that'll be in the game tomorrow. So all interesting stuff Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. Like, comment, and share. I'll be back at you guys with more Danmachi here really soon.